넥밴드 하나만으로 200억 수출을 달성했습니다. 저희 스마트에코 아이스 시리즈는요, 나사 우주인들까지 사용하는 PCM 소재를 채택했습니다. 주변 온도에 따라서 스스로 얼고 녹는 상변화 물질이에요. 그래서 전기 없이 한여름에도 시원하게 체온을 잡아줍니다.
Now enter the ultimate cooling dream team in Kulture Smart Eco Ice Series, powered by patented high-purity PCM, originally designed to protect astronauts in space. First up, the neck band, automatic cooling below 22 degrees Celsius, lighter than water, delivering all-star performance. Next, the cooling cap pad instantly cools the heat inside your cap, a must-have for outdoor activity. And last, the backpack band adds your line of defense. Strapped on your back, it wipes out sweat and heat, keeping you fresh all day. Encontro Smart Eco Ice Series.
이 클라임 코리아의 홀드랑 여기 있는 여러 구조물들이 그 유럽 기준?
네.
안전 기준 그런 걸 통과한 업체라고 들었어요.
국내 유일하게 그 기준을 통과한 곳이라서 벽이 되게 안정적이고 지지력도 우수하다고 알고 있습니다.
We are the K-Sports Unlockers.
The moment the wall is built, history begins. Created by Climb Korea, the heart of Korean climbing. With a 70% domestic market share and IFSC certified competition walls and holds recognized worldwide, the walls we build set the global standard. Beyond climbing, we design new adventures from zip coasters and rope courses to net play. It's a world where thrill meets joy. The challenge never stops. And now, our stage extends beyond Asia to the world. A leader of outdoor and adventure education, Climb Korea.
held its first debate over the weekend.
The economy is expected to expand 2.5% this year.
Boosting Korea's ties with its global partners on the sidelines of the Status UN summit.
A massive drone attack on Ukraine overnight on Monday and Tuesday.
Arirang.
안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to a brand new week on the Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-dance, K-people, K-everything. Joining me today is our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, happy Monday, Soa, and hello to our viewers at home. Walter Lee here alongside Soa, and to give you your daily dose of K-Enter News.
Walter, can you believe that we have already arrived in the last week of November?
Well, I am very sad that it is almost the end of the year, but as a K-Enter reporter, I do know that it is getting around to that time because all these award shows start popping up, like the Blue Dragon Awards that was recently on. So yes, I can feel it in the air.
Right, and we're actually going to start off K-Enter on that note. Now, this is not an award that's like really up close. It's not right around the corner.
No.
But we're going to talk about the Academy Awards. So what's the news?
It's not right around the corner, but not too far off. But let's talk about Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters, of course. And they have deservedly earned a spot on the list of titles eligible for nomination at the 98th Academy Awards. Now, on Friday, local time in Beverly Hills, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced 35 films that qualified for consideration. That doesn't mean it's the list, it's only what's in for consideration. In the Best Animated Feature category, now KDH, K-pop Demon Hunters, met the eligibility criteria after holding limited theatrical screenings in June in New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Thank goodness for that, despite being released primarily on Netflix. Now, among the contenders in the Best Animated Feature category are Disney's Elio and Zootopia, two big contenders, and also the Japanese title Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. The movie Infinity Castle, the next Academy Awards, is set for March 16th, which is not that long away, 2026.
Well, I know it's early, but I'm going to have my fingers crossed for K-pop Demon Hunters.
Me too, me too.
And next, Walter, we're going to talk about a very hard-working boy group, Stray Kids.
Probably one of the hardest working boy groups I've seen this year, in fact. So boy group Stray Kids are unable to stay out of the spotlight this year, fresh off their recent Billboard milestone with their last album called Karma. The group unveiled their lead single, Do It, for their new album series called Skizzit Tape on Friday. Now, this was Korea time. The boys are making a lightning fast comeback, which is just 3 months after dropping their fourth full-length album, Karma, as we said. What's the rush, boys? Just have a break. I know you've been on a big tour as well. But before their return, Stray Kids had already made waves on Spotify. According to JYP Entertainment, their upcoming album, Skizzit Tape, surpassed 1 million on Spotify's Countdown, a pre-release metric based on pre-save numbers. It marks the first time a K-pop album has ever hit this milestone on the platform. Globally, it stands as the third highest tally in history, trailing only Taylor Swift and Tame Impala. What a list to be on.
Wow, that is some achievement. And I mean, Stray Kids are really proving themselves more and more after every single release.
I think so.
And now let's talk about a couple of members of another boy group, BTS. But it's not about their music activities, but rather the second season of a very popular variety show among the ARMY.
Indeed it is. So BTS member Jimin and Jungkook are back for season 2 of Disney Plus's original series. Are you sure? or 이게 맞아요? 뭐 아직 맞아요, but it 맞아.
이게 맞아?
이게 맞아?
이게 맞아? Are you sure?
I don't want to, sound too rude. This season follows the pair of their second friendship trip after completing their military service, building excitement among fans set in the beautiful countries of Switzerland and Vietnam. The new season promises a deeper look into their bond and youthful energy. Now, the main trailer highlights the duo taking part in a variety of activities activities revealing their relaxed, playful sides. Their easy laughter and quick jokes showcase their effortless best friend chemistry. Are You Sure? Season 2 will debut with episodes 1 and 2 coming out on the December 3rd, exclusively on Disney Plus, with 2 new episodes released every Wednesday.
Can't wait for the 2 members' new adventures, and I love it that it's this series is very unpredictable.
Very
like
unpredictable.
in the first one, they were in the U.S., Japan, and also Jeju Island in South Korea. So really, it might also be a slightly different vibe because they just came out of the military. So
Yes,
let's
that's
see
true.
how it turns out.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's move over to our AI anchor, Arirang, for more on the culture front. Arirang, over to you.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. First Lady Kim Hae-kyung visited the Korean Cultural Center in South Africa over the weekend to attend a culinary exchange event. The program, held during President Lee Jae-myung's trip to Johannesburg for the G20 summit, aimed to showcase Korea's traditional Jang culture and encourage students at the cultural center. Kim highlighted that Korea's Jang-making tradition has been listed as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity, saying it's deeply significant to have the opportunity to share the cultural heritage. She added that she hopes the friendship between Korea and South Africa will continue to mature and bear rich fruit, just as the flavor of traditional Jang deepens over time. The National Museum of Korea has opened the country's first dedicated Islamic art gallery, featuring 83 works on loan from the Museum of Islamic Art in Doha, Qatar, illustrating the 1,400-year history of Islamic art across a vast geographical area stretching from Spain to China. The exhibition showcases major artifacts, including Quran manuscripts ranging from early parchment copies to large-scale texts. It is organized around 3 themes: religious art, cultural exchange and expansion, and Islamic courtly art and manuscripts, highlighting the diversity and aesthetic richness of Islamic culture. The exhibition runs through October next year. A 3-day festival celebrating Korea's signature tourism souvenirs wrapped up on Sunday, offering visitors a rare chance to explore standout products from across the country under one roof. Co-hosted by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and the Korea Tourism Organization, Souvenir Fair 2025 featured a wide array of K-goods, highlighting the unique artistry of Korean souvenir design. With strong participation from the industry, 134 companies were selected to operate booths at the event. Beyond simply viewing or purchasing products, visitors were treated to a range of immersive experiences and special events designed to make tourism souvenirs more memorable. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Cheongju in Chungcheongbuk-do Province has become a full member of the UNESCO Creative Cities Network in the field of crafts and folk art, with that becoming the only Korean city that has been designated as a crafts city. Cha Yun-kyung has more.
This is a culture factory, a former tobacco processing plant in Cheongju. It is an innovative example of an industrial heritage site being transformed into a creative cultural space. The Culture Factory, which has become a cornerstone of the global craft scene, hosts the Cheongju Craft Biennale. Cheongju is currently the only Korean city designated as World Crafts City by the World Crafts Council and a full member of the UNESCO Creative Cities Network in the field of crafts and folk art. As an official UCCN member, Cheongju can now use the UNESCO Creative City title and logo and is set to collaborate with more than 400 cities across 100 countries to advance the creative sector.
Thanks to the infrastructure and the efforts to promote craft culture, these achievements have led to Cheongju becoming a leading craft city today.
Cheongju is planning to publish a future roadmap to foster a sustainable cultural ecosystem, promote citizen-led craft initiatives, and support young craft artists entering the global market. Cha Yun-kyung, Arirang News.
Have you ever heard of genre painting? It's an art form from late Joseon that captured everyday life. It portrayed daily scenes, customs, and emotions with warmth and realism, reflecting the spirit of ordinary people. Kim Hong-do, a central figure in Joseon genre painting, vividly brought the daily lives and labors of common people to life. His paintings capture the humanity and warmth of community in simple moments. Shin Yun-bo, a renowned contemporary of Kim, captured the elegance of women and the nuances of human emotion with remarkable delicacy and sophistication. His works hold a gentle warmth within their splendor. From farmers and merchants to shamans in the midst of a ritual, the lives of common folk come alive in simple yet vivid detail. Joseon's genre paintings are not grand but warm, not complex yet full of life. Within them dwell laughter, humor, and humanity. Genre painting was more than art. It was a record of life, a mirror of society, and a celebration of everyday existence.
A special K-pop dance contest was held in Korea last month. Choreographer influencers from around the world visited Korea for this event, which was broadcast live and recorded more than 10 million cumulative views in the blink of an eye. Just how big was this event and how much attention has it received? For today's Hallyu People segment, we invite a participant who mesmerized the audience with some dazzling moves at the event herself. It's Fuji Kashimada, and welcome to our program.
Welcome, Fuji.
Hello.
So please introduce yourself to the Culture Wave viewers.
Hi, everyone. I'm Fuji. I am from New York, and I am 24 years old, and I do K-pop dance covers.
So let's talk about this recent big event that was held in Korea, this K-pop dance contest. I heard it was a massive event with popular influencers from around the world, like yourself, Fuji. So yeah, tell us more about the event.
So the event was called the Global Dance Challenge in Hanam, and it was to promote the city of Hanam. And we visited a lot of places in Hanam, and at the very end, we had a really big competition with all the dance influencers, and it was very amazing. The city was very beautiful, and I got to meet a lot of talented dancers.
So roughly how many people took part in this contest?
About 20 influencers were a part of it.
I see. And just quickly for our viewers who might not be familiar with Hanam, that's a city in Gyeonggi-do province, and it sounds a little similar to Hannam in Seoul, which is a district.
Yes, but it's not.
Yes, and Hanam is also these days very popular for people to travel as well.
Yes, it's a beautiful city, and it's only expanding, and it's becoming one of the most sought-after cities to actually live in as well. So
yeah, and now let's talk more about your own performance at this contest. So what did you dance there? And yeah, give us the details.
So I danced to Go Big or Go Home by ENHYPEN, and I chose this song because I love dancing to songs that are very fun and like powerful and like full of energy. And on stage, I wanted the audience to feel like my energy and like my excitement. And I hope the audience felt that regardless if they were watching it in person or online.
Well, that's very good. I'm sure they did, and I'm sure you practiced extremely hard for this event, as you know, most of these events take a lot of time and practice just so you can get them down, get all the moves down. How was the level of competition in your opinion, especially having, you know, your tough rivals and being among some of the mega influencers? Can you tell us about that process?
All the dancers were really talented. Actually, I've known a lot of these, my competitors, through online for a very long time, but we've never been able to meet because, we're in different countries. But through this competition, I was able to finally meet them, and it was really, really fun, really exciting. And everyone is just really talented. And not only were they just like talented dancers, but they were really nice and humble people as well.
It looks like that you kind of have an online community then. You know all the other famous, popular K-pop dancers through social media, that is.
Yeah. It seems that way. And though we talked a little bit before the show, you do have a Japanese background, or your name is in Japanese, but you were born in New York. That was right, was it?
Yes.
So I'm sort of curious, like J-pop was also a very large thing back in the day as well. But what drew you to K-pop dance exactly? What was that excited you about K-pop?
So what got me into K-pop was actually BTS. Back in 2017, I believe, through their song DNA, my friend kind of showed me it. And at first, I was just mesmerized by their visuals, their catchy songs, and I was just so captivated. But as I learned more about them, I really appreciated their artistry and their messages behind the song. And then I dived more in depth to other groups, and that got me into K-pop.
So is it BTS for you now or ENHYPEN?
BTS. Yes.
Always ARMY. Before you discovered, this is related to my next question, but I just want to ask you a little question as well. Before you discovered K-pop, what were you already into choreography and already into dancing, and what kind of dancing were you into?
Actually, I was not into dancing. So BTS really got me into dancing. Before that, I actually played soccer, so it was a whole 180 different.
That's really interesting. So
that is interesting.
So what do you think, in your opinion, differentiates, let's say, K-pop choreography from, let's say, other countries like in New York as well? Obviously, New York has a very big dance scene. Also, maybe what you've experienced in Japan as well.
I think what differentiates K-pop dancing is their level of synchronization, I think. Every time I've watched their dance practices, I'm really impressed with how synchronized they are, and the moves are very precise and sharp, I would say.
Wow. I sometimes see choreographers how they just watch a music video just once and then they copy the whole dance. Is that the reality? I mean, how do you copy these dances, or in particular K-pop dances? How does it all work?
So I usually mirror the dance and kind of copy as if the video I'm watching is my own mirror. And I think in the beginning it did take a really long time to learn one dance, but as I've done more of it, it's become easier and faster.
So how long did it take at the beginning, and now what was the shortest amount of time when you copied one of those dances?
In the beginning, I would say it took days until I became somewhat familiar with the dance. And then right now, if it's a short chorus part, maybe 15 seconds, I would be able to do it in 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
If it's a easier choreography.
Amazing. So do you actually feel the Korean wave, how much it has been growing in the US recently?
Yes.
How do you feel it around you? Are there any examples that you can think of?
I would say when I first got into K-pop back in 2017, there were a lot of Korean cultures spread out throughout the city. I would say restaurants and stuff like that. But I think now with all the rise in K-pop and K-dramas and movies and stuff, there has been a growth in the amount of restaurants I would see, or even promotions all around the city. I would see more of it now.
And Fuji, you are currently still in Seoul, although the event took place a little while ago. So you're probably staying for a longer period of time just for the experience. So tell us what you are up to here in Korea.
I want to take a lot of dance classes here and also eat a lot of Korean food.
What was the best Korean food that you had while you were here?
I think Korean barbecue, samgyeopsal.
Samgyeopsal, one of my favorites.
It's quite interesting. I think we said before the show, this is your first time to Korea, so it's, though you've been interested in K culture since 2017, I mean, this must be a very special moment for you to be almost, 8 years now that you've studied and practiced choreography in K-pop, but this is your very first time. Did it meet your expectations coming to Korea?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
100%,
I'm glad.
yeah.
Whew, glad. If you said no, I don't know what I would have said, but I want to ask you another question as well, which is, what does it mean to you to have participated in a contest such as this Global Dance Challenge in Hanam, right? And do you have any plans for maybe the next try when we have other events happening that are similar to this one?
I think this competition was a very important part in my dance career. It was my first time traveling to another country for dancing, and especially because Korean culture has been a big part of my life ever since I got into K-pop. It was a really surreal moment to be able to come here to Korea for dancing, and in the future I would definitely want to come back and explore more of Korea and also explore more of my dancing here in Korea.
I can kind of definitely tell that you're into Korean culture, not only through K-pop and K-dance. I don't know if that's correct, but I think your makeup that you currently have on, it also seems very K-beauty-like. Is that true?
Yes, I think I did a mixture of K-beauty and also maybe from Japan, J-beauty a little bit.
I see. Wonderful. Now, finally, what are your plans when you return back home? And also, what are your future goals when it comes to dancing and K-pop dance?
I do want to start teaching dancing, and also I want to spread Korean culture more back in New York.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you very much, Fuji, for joining us on the show today and sharing your story. And we look forward to all of your activities. I will continue to follow your social media videos that you post. They are great, by the way. And thank you again. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Walter, as always. We'll see you back here very soon.
I'll see you very soon.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues.